Hey guys, welcome to this week's episode of Vinnie's Vittles. This week we're going to be making a simple garlic chicken pasta. And it looks delicious, and I think you guys are going to love it. The ingredients that we'll be using this week are, as always, listed in the description box below. Also coming along with that will be all the amounts of the ingredients that you need, so you'll know exactly what it takes to make this simple, easy recipe. So we're going to be using some butter, some onion, some garlic, some Parmesan cheese, some basil, some parsley, some tomato, and a chicken breast, and the star fettuccine pasta. So those are the ingredients that we'll be using today to make this recipe. Now let's get started putting it together. All right guys, we're going to start this thing out with the pasta. Now you're going to just cook the pasta based on what it says on the box, and according to this we're using a fettuccine pasta, about 8 ounces of the pasta. It said bring the water to a boil. We added a little olive oil and a little salt for taste. Then we're going to add the pasta in and we're going to let it cook for about 10 to 11 minutes till it gets almost done, not quite done. So we're going to go ahead and add the pasta in. The water's boiling good. So we're going to add this in. And then we'll be back with you in just a few minutes. All right guys, we're just going to keep this kind of folding the water back and forth as the pasta boils. We don't want the pasta to get all stuck together. So this will help the water keep flowing around in there so it doesn't get all lumpy and clumpy. It'll stay nice and fresh. All right guys, we've been boiling our noodles for just about 11 minutes, which is about 2 minutes less than it says to cook them. But because we're going to cook them again when we add them in with the other mixtures, we're going to pull them a little bit early. We're going to go ahead and strain them and then set them aside and start on our chicken. All right guys, we're going to turn the pan on to a medium heat. We're using a 12-inch skillet. We're going to add the butter and let the butter melt. Once the butter melts, we'll come back and add our garlic, our seasonings, and mix all that together, and then just kind of get that blended together good, and then we'll add the chicken in. All right, we've got our butter melted, so now we're going to add in the garlic. Add in our garlic and our seasoning. And we're just going to combine that all together. Well, that kicks up some flavor. You smell that over there? Now we're just going to let that come to a sizzle, and then we'll add our chicken. Have mercy on my soul, that smells good. Alright, I believe we've got that combined in good. Let's add our chicken. And we're going to cook the chicken either until the temperature is 160 degrees on the inside, or at least till when we poke it, the juices that come out are clear. And I'm going to keep moving it around because I don't want it to get too dry. We're going to keep them juices moving. So the basic principle here is we want to just kind of like saute the chicken. So we're just going to keep moving it around in the pan, keep scooping the juices up on top of it. We're going to keep flipping it over and over just so it gets a nice, even cook all the way around. So we want to keep it as moist as we can as we're moving it around in the pan. All right, now we pulled our chicken and we're going to come in and we're going to add the onion into the same juices that we've been cooking in. And then we're just going to kind of saute the onion until it gets nice and soft. Y'all know me, I'm not a big onion fan, so I'm probably over saute my onions, but that's the way I like them. All right guys, we're going to add in our tomato now and just kind of combine that in. Then we're going to come back and add our pasta back in. And then all we're going to do is just kind of fold that in together and get it all nice and coated. Now remember, we did cook the pasta a little bit undercooked or prepared it a little undercooked so that when we put it back in here, it'll finish up. So we're just going to kind of stir this around together and just let that pasta get all nice and coated in those juices. All right, so we feel like we got the noodles just about right. We added a little more salt to taste just to make sure it had enough flavor. So that is just about ready. So now it's time for us to get ready to plate it up. So we'll be right back. All right, guys, we're back. Now it's time to plate it up. I got Amber from the front desk here because she loves pasta. So she's gonna be our taste tester today. So we're gonna plate it up.
Let's do it. Hey, where's the fork?
Oh, you gotta get you a fork, that's for sure. I'm gonna get some tomatoes in there. Like that. Then we're gonna take our chicken. Grab some of that.
Ooh.
And we're just gonna plate it up nicely. You mind if I use my hands? Because you gotta make it look pretty.
Nah.
They're clean,
It's all
mostly.
Wait a minute, have you been picking your nose?
No, not today.
We're good now.
All right, now we got some chicken.
Pasta.
Take the dry hand and sprinkle the Parmesan.
So
The way you looked at me, they're gonna think I'm off camera judging you.
sold.
You are. If I went with a wet hand, you'd have been mad. Now, can I use cheese hand in the parsley?
Am I gonna be able to stop you?
No.
Well, you can't use wet hand.
Wet hand stayed out. All right.
Oh, I get to try this now.
Yeah.
Right now. Do I have to get the chicken? Is this a combo bite?
Well, I would think it needed to be a combo bite to get all the goodie.
Oh.
Are you
Look,
gonna
I
be
got
able to
no
do
shame. Mm-hmm.
I didn't get me a fork. I'm gonna try a piece of chicken.
I like it.
Mmm.
Guess what's for dinner this weekend, guys?
Very good. Very good.
I'm liking it.
All right, guys. That's Vinnie's Vittles for this week. You want to make sure that you click the red button in the bottom to subscribe and ring the bell so that you will always know when Vinnie's Vittles is coming back. This is definitely a good one. It's Amber approved.
It is.
So you can make this for yourself and I know you'll love it. Have a great Saturday. We'll see you next week on Vinnie's Vittles. Bye now.